Do this to them till they murder me.
Oh, Peter, there you are. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about loyalty? Oh, don't be a big girl's blouse, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
I sort of think this place is about to explode. Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door? Okay, that's one. Two more, I think. Oh, I'd love to stay here, but I can't. Where's the door? For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid... I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid... For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid... For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid... Two. One more. just to turn on this bloody door. There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
Very good with the basic matching of two competitors. I have to say, Leslie, I scored that one. Waste not, want not. Sound is fine. From Camilla Burkett Jones of Peel Street. A man goes to his doctor. He touches it.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten spawn! Let's have a conversation. I'm sorry, no, constructive. Let's have a constructive conversation. Has my work been set in? Oh no, I'm failed through the maximum hope. Who the hell is we anyway? We've got little friends.
Shot grenade. I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle. If you're not a bloody mule, pick what you can carry easily.
God, arise and scatter our air.
That I did not expect.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
You should have stayed in bed.
Take your choice immediately. will take your joy immediately. You will take your joy immediately. You will take your joy immediately.
That cost you at all.
No more right.
Who's there? Who's there?
Stop in the name of the Lord.
You want to get away with this?
Come.
Terribly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw two doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's sort of exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Great! I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
shoulders. Oi! Louder!
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
None of that around here. Oi!
You must take your joy immediately.
Of course, Percy never cared much that he didn't fit in. I'm not sure he even knew what fitting in was.
If this vehicle is emitting smoke, sparks or flames, it is best to enjoy the show safe distance. Please notify a municipal
That
maintenance
jubilator
worker
looks a bit
as
worse
soon
for
as
wear.
possible.
I wonder if it's got a working activator.
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
You must take your joy immediately.
Right, at it with you! No more Mr. Nice Guy! No, makes him my garden.
Here to see the doctor? He does love to be in the papers, they're right on in.
All right.
I told him the
Right
lads
as
was
rain,
on
sir,
lockdown.
right as rain.
They don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid...
Where do you think you're going then? We're not open to the general public. Bugger off!
I'm interviewing Dr. Verloc.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of... Well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Let's come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not. Everything's peachy. Look, all right, you take your press pass up to Helen in public relations. Just follow the sort of brown-coloured line. I must ask you not to stray from the path, because there's all sorts of delicate machinery and chemicals and whatnot, and we don't want you hurting yourself, do we?
What sort of crisis makes them lock down the entire factory? I'm not sure the workers here will have the same respect for a press pass as the bobbies did.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Mind the closing doors, please. Please stand by for decontamination. Product purity is our highest goal at Hayworth Labs. The decontamination procedure allows us to maintain the highest standard of purity.
I'm so glad they're concerned about purity.
You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
Do not turn down the heat on the Roman heating reaction until you've noted the temperature curve. I need to determine its
looks
most
rather
threshold
sturdy.
temperature.
I wonder if there's a way around
Never
it.
mind. Just grab the temperature curve and pop it in the pneumatic. Oh, and I want samples of any residue on the explosive theory.
Safety.
Item a sample. It must not get contaminated.
Won't let you bring it down. Take your
Do we really have to do this?
I wonder which one of these controls the steam.
Keep calm!
Why are we doing this to each other? I feel so chivalrous turning off that dangerous steam. If that is indeed what I did.
There had better be labeled samples of the fog next time I come down there. Get away, down beaker, stick it in the fog, stopper it, take the stopper, and label it.
Maybe I can sneak past these gents without
Dr.
a fuss.
Burlock would like all personnel to know that he must not be disturbed for the next hour at least. Please hold all inquiries until then, or resolve the situation yourself.
I guess this is the latest test formula. I think I'll just take this with me. Evidence or something. Permanent solution. Drove the subject insane. Oh, Lord. A big red button. I wonder what it opens. I feel rather brilliant right now. Funny. Suddenly I remember that time I threatened to thrash Timmy Hargreaves because he said rotten things about Sally, and it turned out he had an older brother who'd been in the army, and he was waiting for me on... Why would I remember that right now? Christ, Sally was in... On the scheme. No. Wait. She's being very nice about it, but she's not at all on board, is she? The salamander seems to think Verloc's solution is a tad rash. Well, it's alarming, given what she considers reasonably cautious.
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire!
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous!
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement security protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the law, and I am right weary with holding back.
What? I'm done fooling around.
You shall drink the wine of God's wrath, poured into the cup of his anger! You shall be tormented with fire and sulphur in the presence of the Lamb!
I asked for a full battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your jobs? I'll have you all replaced by Mrs. Pankhurst's Bridge Club. They'll do a better job than you people.
Phrenology? Is that an original?
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Did you know half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve itself. Look, I'm very busy recalculating the brominating reaction so it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat!
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
This bottle of your new formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button. Oh, shit.
Now, where's the bloody cod liver oil Sally wanted? This is the cleanest office I've ever seen. Where does he hide his junk? I wonder if he has a secret lair. Well, he's just the sort who... Hello, I'm in a haunted house movie.
Listen, Sally Boyle's going to come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family, Arthur. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know.
She's an idiot.
Well then, you two should get along beautifully.
Dr. Verloc seems to be quite the collector. Where's the fucking cod liver oil?
The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs!
Don't laugh, Arthur. Don't laugh. And thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure. This doesn't look like where the pills go out. What's going on this conveyor belt? Possibly me. Oh, that smells awful. This is where they flush the chemicals. Drain? To where? The river? Might be a way out, if I don't mind pausing in the river. Not that anything's alive in it now. A hatch. Lovely. I've never seen so many hatches in my entire life.
You must take your joy immediately.
This jubilator is experiencing an alternative functioning episode.
If I'm happy on drugs, am I really happy? Is there such a thing as false happiness? What I'm saying is there a true self?
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
killed, she better have my bloody letter of transit.
So? Sally? Salamander?
If she's not here, I swear to God I'll kill her.
Hi.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
It's a bloody souvenir.
God, it's awful.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. How are you holding up?
What do you care?
How are you going to get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Do you really think I'm that awful?
What, just because you fucked my dad while you were living in our house, in my mum's bed?
I'm sorry.
Look, I don't hate you. In the strangest way, you're completely innocent. You're practically the only one I know who is.
It's on the dresser there.
Are you going to be okay? I could take you with me.
Really?
We have to go now. The joy's gone bad. It's going crazy out there.
I can't go right now.
Why? Oh, God. No.
It's not simple.
It never is.
We'll have to wait till dawn.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
Look, there's something I haven't been entirely straight with you about.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings. Do you think she really meant it? The kiss and all? What if I went back and said, yes, I'll take you, and they lived happily ever after? No! A girl like that shipwrecks, and the next day she's drinking margaritas under palm trees and you'll suffer for shocks. That is it. Never again.
Please step away immediately.
No downers here!
You can take your joy.
No downers here! We've got a downer. Right. I'm ready for you. Down, yeah.
It is now time for mandatory and
Good. Right. I'm done for the man.
Right, I'm done fooling around.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please? Welcome to the parade, sir. And may I say you've arrived not a moment too soon.
What do you mean, Constable?
A word to the efficient is sufficient, sir. If you catch my drift. I would not count on this bridge remaining operational in the near future. Nudge, nudge, smirk, smirk. Say no more, say no more.
Bit late to work, are we?
I don't like trains, Arthur.
Are you joking? You love trains. Do you remember when we went to Plymouth on that train? You didn't want to get off.
That was in 1941.
Yeah, it must have been.
I don't want you to go to Germany.
You think I want to go? I don't know where we're going, I don't know what they're going to do with us there, and who knows if we're ever really coming back. But I don't have much of a bloody choice, do I?
Who would talk to me when you're gone?
Dad talks to you. Well, no, I suppose he doesn't really. Well, he does love you.
I believe you, Arthur.
He's just really rubbish at showing it.
Ah, the parade, just like I pictured it. Strange to be back here. How long ago was it I used to just trundle off to work every day, right around here? Now I just need to get into the broadcast tower so I can get into Appleholm Station and find the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. The Fashion Institute. I bought some trousers there. Bloody expensive too. If I remember correctly, they've got a hammer. Good thing Sally taught me to be nosy. Who knows when I might need to get to a bed. I should see if I can get down there. If some scientists had told me Percy was actually from Mars, I'm not sure I'd have disbelieved him.
And don't forget, there'll be cake. And don't forget, there'll be cake and prizes for all winners and everyone.
with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you. They seem to be a lot more serious about the plague here. It must be spreading fast. Not a pleasant thought.
Do you have those numbers for George yet?
What?
I'm glad I'm not a Bobby if that's how well they're taking care of Bobby poppers these days. If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. I don't think I can do this as long as these poppers are popping out constables.
Cheerio!
Right as rain, sir, right as rain.
Police force seems to be out in force. I better find a way to turn these off if I want to get through that gate uncooked.
Drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's going to be tediously slow going.
Come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. popper looks like it's rather well maintained. I wonder if I can change that. Brilliant. Arthur, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. Oh dear, I don't think that's working anymore. Oh dear, that's not working anymore either. Things have come to a pass indeed. There. All that bother, and I don't even have plague.
I don't see why you can't unquarantine the pie shop. Cook is beside herself.
My dear lady, if we lift the quarantine gate on the pie shop for you, we'd have to lift every quarantine gate for anybody.
No, you wouldn't. I'm not anybody, am I?
Perish the thought, madam.
You can just do it for me.
I'm afraid we actually can't. Our quarantine control grid needs a framistat. We've ordered a new one from the Department of Scientific Research.
I'm throwing a dinner on Friday. I expect you to get your Fremy whatever and unquarantine the pie shop, or I shall have to explain to the Minister of Health why we have no pie.
Thought you were invisible, did you?
be like 20 years into the future. That would be the year 1984. Yes?
Now, if I were at all to disable the quarantine gates, where would I be? If it's not down here, I bet it's in that office.
Hargreaves, is the vulcanizer gas stopped? We need to adjust the flow mechanism. It's still wasting a lot.
I'm on a low-down track, it's beat and I'm broken, no doubt about it. You'll speak when you're spoken to a low-down track. Your daddy wasn't joking, don't shout about it. Yeah, that man